Hey guys, what is up? It is I, James Penrose here, back again for my next video on my channel. And this video is going to be the video I promised attending to another one of the matches that's going to be happening for Battleground this Sunday on pay-per-view, July 19th, this Sunday. In this video I'm going to be talking about Roman Reigns going one-on-one with Bray Wyatt. Now, at the end of the last video I mentioned briefly that this match was a make or break situation for both superstars. And the reason why I say that is mostly depending on Roman Reigns, but Bray Wyatt as well. But the reason I say it's a make or break situation for Roman Reigns is because a lot of fans still have their doubts. A lot of fans still see Roman Reigns as a guy who is not ready to be champion. They see him as a guy that's green as hell, who completely has been overpushed too fast. And they just don't seem too happy about that. And quite honestly, I'm going to say right now, me personally, I don't really have that much problem with Roman Reigns. They booked him to shit about 5 months ago when he won the Rumble in that shitty fashion. Now, we never liked that, and why would we? But when it comes to Roman Reigns, this past month or two, I've actually been very impressed with Roman Reigns' wrestling. He's been putting on, well, I won't say the greatest matches or the best memorable matches ever, but he's definitely trying, and he's definitely improving week in and week out in the ring, and he's starting to get better fan reactions, I've noticed, which is cool. There's less of the whole booing going on. I mean, there might be a few boos now and there, but it's less noticeable than it was about 4 or 5 months ago, that's for sure. I mean, there's still some people out there that don't think he's ready, but I'm going to say right now, he's a fresh young talent, and I said this last year, he has the look and the ability to be a star. I still stand by that. I mean, just because I see a few Roman Reigns haters, that doesn't mean I'm going to change my mind. I mean, I'm not the biggest Roman Reigns fan, but he has the look to be a star. That's all I was saying. And again, I pretty much stand by that to this day, but I can also say the same, especially for Bray Wyatt. And the reason why it's a make or break situation for Bray Wyatt as well is because his career has been a weird journey. It's been a weird journey. Like, starting out with the Wyatt family in a great stable formed. He had his first pay-per-view match with Kane in a Ring of Fire match at SummerSlam in 2013, which was good. Moving on to WrestleMania, to Payback when he had a good feud with John Cena. And ever since Payback, man, when he got buried by John Cena, his career started to go a bit downhill from there, you know what I mean? He was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, barely did anything. SummerSlam Battleground had a feud with Chris Jericho, it was decent at best. And then once that happened, he was gone for 2 months, we barely heard anything from him. And then WWE were like, you know what, we're not doing anything with him. We need to repackage this guy as a credible heel that can be believable to many people's eyes. So they bring him back at Hell in a Cell to take out Dean Ambrose in one of the best returns I've ever seen. When the lights go out, the lantern and the hologram and the smoke, it was amazing. That led to Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt's feud from Survivor Series to TLC, and they had great matches, I'm not going to lie. And then, once again, man, it was same old story, really. Bray Wyatt, after that, really went nowhere, and for a month and a half, he was an afterthought, until he came back with cryptic promos relating to The Undertaker, challenging him to a match at WrestleMania 31, and that was a brilliant match once again. Undertaker won that. He had to win, because you can't have Undertaker lose 2 times in a row at WrestleMania. And again, after that, Bray Wyatt again really went nowhere. I don't think he was even on Extreme Rules, was on Payback, but had a forgettable match against Ryback. No one gave a shit about that. So again, for another 2 months, Bray Wyatt was an afterthought pretty much. So his career's been very up and down, when I really wanted it to be mostly ups and no downs. But that's WWE. There's always going to be negativity with a superstar and how they've been booked, obviously. Especially Bray Wyatt for some odd reason, which is stupid. And leading into this feud, I really hope this is not the same situation where Bray Wyatt has a good feud, a decent feud that we like, and then all of a sudden, immediately, at the snap of a finger, becomes a nobody again. I don't want to see that. You can do something with this feud. I mean, so far, it's been decent, again, but that's all we've been seeing from Bray Wyatt feuds lately. They're decent, but not the greatest feud of the year, or the greatest feud he's ever had. Leading into Battleground, this storyline has been alright, in terms of how Bray Wyatt's playing the mind games on Roman Reigns. I love how in a backstage segment you have like Roman Reigns going to Bray Wyatt's backstage area, his locker room, and pretty much it's got all the pictures of Roman Reigns saying anyone but you, the text, the red writing, it was awesome. And him holding up pictures of Roman Reigns' daughter, We thought that was going to lead into some sort of, like, maybe a kidnap angle with Roman Reigns' daughter, but seeing as how WWE is so PG to this day, I knew WWE wouldn't have the balls to do that. I mean, the Lex Man, you know, pretty much said it was a good idea. I agreed with it, but I knew they weren't going to do that. I really know they weren't going to do that. The Lex Man's a great YouTuber, by the way. Links in the description so you can subscribe to him. He's a great YouTuber, makes great videos. Shout out to you, man. But back to the video. Leaning into Battleground, I really want to see more out of this feud. That's why I'm going to say, for Battleground, and this might go the wrong way, but I'm going to pick Bray Wyatt to win. Because he's just, I don't know, you just need Bray Wyatt to have more wins. He's a phenomenal wrestler, there's no doubt about that whatsoever. He needs to have this win, and pushed a few further to SummerSlam, and hell, I'm going to say right now, give Bray Wyatt another win there. Because why can't Bray Wyatt win 2 times in a row? It's never happened before, why not make it a first, you know? Oh, but we all know Roman Reigns is going to win at Battleground. And that's my prediction, in fact. Who I think should win is Bray Wyatt. I always go about predictions 2 different ways. Who I think should win and who I think will win. Who I think should win is Bray Wyatt. But my actual prediction who I think will win is going to be Roman Reigns. So those are my 2 sides to the story there. Do you guys want to see any more from this feud? Do you want to see a rematch at SummerSlam? Maybe we'd have a stipulation involved. Something like that. Just leave your comments and thoughts down below of what you want to see. Because really, this is just another Bray Wyatt feud which has been decent. Like, the best feud Bray Wyatt's had is the one with, I'm gonna say, Undertaker feud or the John Cena feud until he got buried. One of them 2. But other than that, this is just another decent feud. They can do more with this. I know they can. They've got great options. And not just with this match itself. I mean, more videos to come when I'm going to be talking about other great options they've got. And the next video I'm going to be talking about is one that is, even though it's only been 2 days since it happened, is quite overdue for a video. And that's going to be me talking about the WWE Divas Revolution starting now. And, oh, bloody hell, that segment was amazing. Stay tuned for my next video. That's what I'm going to be talking about. I normally talk about Battleground matches in the pay-per-view leading up to that, but I have to get this out of the way in the next video because that was amazing. So other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, pretty much all I can say is, peace out, my brothers!